What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another hot day in H-Town. And your boy's tired. I've been putting in some serious hours at the job, but I had to get this video in because, again, when I tell you, man, the blessings come down, the blessings be coming down, baby. But, so what we got, man, I have another opportunity to pass on some discounts to you guys. So let me tell you, it's story time. It's story time. So let's all right, man. So let me tell you what happened. So, of course, you know, I'm going through my social media stuff, man, and I'm looking at, looking at my Instagram, and lo and behold, man, a company they contacted me and hit me up, man. I was like, what? I said, yes, man. But and hopefully I'm not gonna butcher the name of the company. Hold on, let me put this down because I think the light is messing with it. There we go. It's Oxido. That's what I kind of want to say it says, but Oxido, they're a LED company. So they reached out to me, man, and they just asked me a few questions and just said, what am I trying to do to the car? And the crazy thing is, man, let me tell you how good God is, man. It's like I was already thinking about upgrading the interior lights because, when I'm looking at them and they really don't light up the inside of the car that well. So basically today's video is going to be about me upgrading the lights. I mean, the representative that I spoke to, I emailed them that and they sent me some stuff, man. So let me show you what that's. Okay, so the first thing they sent, I believe these are the license plate lighting, but I believe the bulbs for the license plate is the same for the bulb that's inside of the trunk. So that's kind of where I'm gonna use this. So I'm gonna actually have a spare, which I'm good with that, no problem with that. But this is gonna be for the trunk light because I want that to be brighter. And they sent me the map and dome lights. So they sent me the bulbs for that too. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna take the time out to upgrade the lighting inside the car and inside the trunk. And yeah, man, let's get it cracking. But also another thing they offering that I can, some discounts that I can pass on to you guys because y'all are why I do this. You can get a 15% discount by using the code MoJo Ninja 15. So you get a 15% discount. As you can see, it's down here. I'll link their website in the description along with the discount code, which is flashing on the screen. Should have already flashed by there. But you guys can be able to save 15% on anything that you buy off their site. And of course, anything that you get off of their site also helps the channel out. So if you can, that's one way of supporting the channel. So I appreciate y'all if y'all can. If you can't, you can't, but the deal is there. You can save 15% if you buy any LED lighting that you need for your car. So there you go. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and we're going to start with the trunk. And then we'll go inside. Folks, here we go. We are in the trunk and we got this the halogen light, and man, that's pretty much what it looks like in the trunk. Not really too much lighting in here, but I like to be able to see a little bit better in here. So we're gonna take this light out of here. So it's pretty easy to take it out. So really all we're gonna do is there's a little, hold on, let me, all right, man, cool. So hopefully that should be a lot better. So now this is what we're about to do. So right here on the light, here's the connector right here that turns that light on right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna squeeze this down right here in the middle, not at the edges, but right here in the middle. And then we should be able to unplug that light. So now that it's unplugged, I'm just gonna take this whole housing out. So what I'm going to do here is we're gonna turn it, and we're gonna turn it to the, well, God dog it. We're gonna turn it to the left, lefty loosey, righty tighty. So we're gonna turn it, we turn it this way, pops right out of there. And it's got these little tabs right here that guides it in there. And this thing is pretty freaking hot from being on just that short amount of time. So now we got two tabs on this light right here. So on this light, there's a tab right there. And there's a tab right there as well. So one way it's gonna help get that off of there is I got a flathead screwdriver here. So we're gonna push that in there. There we go. And press it down. There we go. And it's off of there. So we got the cover off, and then it's gonna expose our bulb. So we got the bulb out, and here it is right there. So I'm gonna put him to the side there. Now, goodness, I'm not sure if this thing is, if it matters which direction it goes in, but we're about to find out. So here we go, we got one of the bulbs out. All right, so at this point, we're going to just put this bad boy in there. Okay, now we're in. So now, I'm gonna plug it in and let's see if it actually comes on and see if it makes a difference on which side you put in or not. So let's see here. I just got the light back. There we go. I guess not. Or maybe I just got lucky. Sometimes with these LED bulbs, you put them in and you gotta wind. If anything, if it didn't come on, next thing I would do is flip it. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's try that too. I'm gonna pull it out and I'm gonna flip it the other way. So I'm gonna flip it on the other side and let's see if it matters or not. If it matters which side you put it on. All right. So now let's plug him back in. Yep, it doesn't matter. So with this one, it doesn't really matter which direction you put it in. It's good to go. So let's go ahead and let's put this cover back on here. This is what I'm gonna do here. So now with the back of the plug facing towards the outside of the trunk, you're gonna put that in right there and make sure all of these little clips right here go right in there like that. At that point, then we're just gonna turn it to the right and that's it. It's in there. And then at that point, we just plug it right back in. And now, let me turn this lamp off. And that is the lighter situation. Okay, so here we go. So I kind of turned off the lights in the garage and I rolled up the two front windows so we ain't getting a whole bunch of light. And there's still a little light in here, but this is just an idea of how dark it is. Without those lights on, the map lights is what they're called. So we're gonna turn those on. So that's what they're looking like right now. And this is how much they're lighting. You know, it's okay. But I like to have a little bit more lighting if you're looking for something and it's nighttime. You don't want to have too difficult of a time. Now, also have the dome light off. So, but yeah, there we go. So now, let me get some lights on so I can show y'all what we're doing in order to get these replaced. I'm gonna turn those off because I don't. All right, so here we go. So now I got me some pry tools. I don't know what, I bought a bunch of sizes in here just in case, but it looks like this is all one piece, this thing right here. So there are some little indentions right here. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but it's like right there. I'm gonna put this thing in here and see if I can pry this thing out of here. I'm having to hold the camera and do this. Let's see if I got another one that's thinner. That'll be able to fit in there. Okay, maybe this one. Oh yeah, that's the ticket right there. I got a real small tip on there. And it fits in there really good, see? So we in there. Pop him out, see that? It pretty much came out pretty easily. Let's do this other side because that's that same little indentation right there. Let me see here. There we go. I just really just shoved it straight in and it popped right out. There we go. Yep, it's one solid piece. So that's all it is. If you look right there, there are a couple of those little indentions right there in the corner right here next to the inside. That's right there. Shove this little pry tool in there. I'm sure you can use a flathead screwdriver. You just got to be careful. I'll put some painter's tape or something around the edge of it, and then you should be able to pry that out of there. But those are the lights right there. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna pull one of these lights out. All right, so don't pry them out. If you see on here, it's got like a little flat edge, so it sits in like this. All I did was I twisted the bulb and then it slid straight out. So now let's put in one of these new ones and let's see what happens here. Okay, man. So this is not the easiest thing to get in there. It's crazy how something so little you think it should be simple and it's not. So basically what you got to do is you got to start with one side, and I just pressed that side in. It went in there, and then I was able to push the other side in there, and it came and made it come down. So it may not matter which side goes in, but let me show you the difference between the two here. Let me turn this light off. All right. Oh, let me turn that light off too. Oh, okay, cool. All right, so now this is the before, and then this is what after look. God dog, that's bright. But hell, just with that one light, look at how bright it is in here. So now I can see everything in here now. So yeah, this is a cool little upgrade right here. But God dog, that's bright. But it'll probably be fine, like, cause it'll have this little diffuser on there, so it'll be fine. But let me see if I can get a better camera angle to where I can show y'all exactly what I did on how I got it in there. So let's. All right, so this thing is hot because it was just on. But like I said before, this has sharp edges on it, so I'm going to twist it like that. Oh. Ow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hot. All right. So now, how do we putting this thing in? So like I said, I pushed it to the inside. So push it to the inside. If you look in there, let me see if I can show you what it looks like on the inside. Okay, I don't know, y'all can see that. You see how it's got the little area for where the little cone can fit in there at? I'm just pushing it, and you can push it like that. So it's like a little spring tension. All right, let's see if this is gonna work and not hit the camera. Almost had it. So I'm pushing that in. Okay. It looks like we're good. We're in there. Whew. Tell you what, I pushed it in. Hold on, let's make sure it works before we say anything else. Okay, so let's make sure this thing works. Let's see. Oh, we are in there. So it works. Cool. So with these, I don't think it matters how you put them in there. It's gonna be fine either way. So like I said, I pushed the light in that way. Like this is the passenger side, so I pushed the light in towards the driver's side, and then I used my other finger to push this clip outside, like to the outside of the car, to the passenger side of the car, and was able to push it in there, and you'll hear it kind of click in there, and then you just make sure it's in there, twist it to where you want it, where it's facing down, and you're good. And that's it. All right, so let me put the cover on there, and then we'll see what we're gonna do now to put it back in. We're going to slide. You see it's these little two holes right here, so one there and one right there, and that's where these two clips right here, that one on that side and that one on this side, that's where they go into. So now they're gonna slide right on into there. That's in there and that's in there. Push them up and it should just click into place. And there we go. So now let's see what we look like and turn this light off. All right. So now I'm gonna open the door. And there we go. That's what we looking like. That's much better. So it's still bright, but it's diffused a little bit, but it's just bright enough in the car where it's not gonna blind you. So that looks good, man. So now let's do the last light, which is gonna be the dome light. So let's get in the back seat. So here we are. We're in the back seat now. So let's take a look at what we're looking like with the dome light and the center dome light. So that's what we're looking like in here. That's what that is. That is the lighting situation in the car. That's how we looking. I mean, it's bright, but it's not bright enough. So now let's turn it off because I don't want it to be too hot. And then let's get into how we're gonna take this thing up out of here. All right, so let's work on trying to get this thing up out of here. So all right, so what I did was went too far up in there. So just pop that back in there. You can't really take this whole thing out until you unscrew these two things right here. So the main thing you want to do is whenever you get your pry tool, which is the best thing to have, is you want to get it between the clear part and this gray part and then pry it out from there and it should come straight out. And starting on this end, because there's a little tab right here on this corner. All right, so now all we need to do is pull this one out of here. So we're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna turn it sideways, slide that guy right on out of there, and put in one of our replacement LED bulbs. All right, so that's there. This one is a little easier to do, so really I'm just putting it in there. I'm going to press it to the front, towards the front of the car, just so I can get this in there. There we go. And it's in. And it's just that simple. So let's see if we're working. Oh, we are in there. So now all we got to do is just, if you look right there, there's these two tabs in the end right here. These two tabs go into the car there, into the light fixture, and then these just snap right into place and it's back on. That simple. All right, so now we back in the dark. And now let's see what we're looking like once we turn it on this time. Okay, see now look at that. Now we are lit up in here. So man, this is a cool small upgrade that you can do to your car. And if you do decide to buy these bulbs, you can use my discount code, which is again MoJo Ninja 20. No, 20. MoJo Ninja 15. And I want to say it's all in caps. It really shouldn't matter, but put it all in caps. MoJo Ninja 15, all in one go, no spaces in between, and that'll be the code. Like I said, it'll be linked in the description, and then there you go. So we are good to go now. So let's go back to the bench. All right, so if y'all need to see the part numbers for these are the bags that they came in. That's the part numbers on there. But like I said, the website is real easy to navigate once you put in, excuse me, once you put in what your car is, the year, make, and model of your car. It's gonna take you to everything that's exactly made for your car. Just pick what you want and what level of lighting you want, and you'll be good to go, man. It's real easy to do. And like I said, I have that discount. God dog it, phone. Oh, shoots. So, like I said, there's that. I have a 15% discount for using my code MoJo Ninja 15. And it'll save you 15% on whatever, you know, on your order. And man, I'm happy to be able to pass those savings on to you guys, man. That's just another way that, you know, I can show appreciation to you guys for taking the time out to watch my videos, man, and support your boy, man. So anything I can do to try and help you guys out on y'all mod game, whether it's installing them or getting a discount on your parts, man, I'm glad I'm able to help you guys do that. So man, again, appreciate y'all. Thank you again for Oxido. I'm hoping I'm saying that right, but I appreciate them reaching out to me and wanting to work with me. I really appreciate that, man. And again, anything you get off of there, it does help the channel out a little bit. There's a little kickback to the channel, so y'all support will really help me out that way too. So Appreciate y'all again, man. Easy install, not bad at all, and it definitely improved the lighting inside the car. I'm enjoying that. So it's just it's the little things that make the car that much more enjoyable. So it was looking a little dismal in there, now it looks bright and vibrant. Yes, right. I used the word vibrant. I'm gonna stop. But appreciate y'all, man. Easy install, not bad at all. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. Make sure you hit all. And remember, y'all, subscribing don't cost you nothing, but it helps me out a ton. So appreciate y'all. Make sure you subscribe. And your boy will check y'all out on the next video. Peace.